Welcome back to another episode 27 of the Dilks Musk. Coming at you live with a fresh haircut.
I was going to bring that up tonight. So, I wanted to change up my haircut style. I've had the same haircut style for
20 years?
A while. It's been a while. So, what type of haircut styles? I think I'm liking the top swoop over. Just got to get rid of the old sides.
Yeah, I have a 1 into a 2 and then a 4 on top.
I haven't seen your haircut like that in a while.
Well, there's no blonde in it.
Yeah.
I took all the blonde out.
Remember when you sprayed that sunshine stuff in North Carolina every day?
It worked.
Did it?
Not as well as in the past. It's probably one of my least times that it worked. But it worked nonetheless.
It did. It did.
We had a parenting thing happen to us this week.
What?
Dominic came up and asked if he could curse.
Which one?
Well, we went through the list of the ones he can say and the ones he can't say.
Which ones can he say?
He can say shit. He can say piss. He can say damn. He can say ass.
And that's it?
Yeah.
What about school?
What?
What about school?
No, he's not allowed to. That's the thing is if we find out he got in trouble for cursing, he loses the right to curse at home.
What if he's playing video games and all of a sudden he says, piss, damn, ass, shit?
Well, he does kind of say that. Not all of them, but he'll say damn it, or he'll say shit right in the middle of playing a game.
That was pretty funny.
So we have rules, like he can't say them at school, and he can't, like, say them at us. You can't be like, you're a shithead. You know what I mean? Like, he can't...
If I heard him say to you that you're a shithead, I'd probably have to leave the room because I'd be cracking up.
No, he's not allowed to use it, like, at people. He can only say it when he's, like, playing a video game or something like that. Or, like, in conversation. Like said something the other day, and he went, oh, damn.
That's not bad.
I think that's what I was allowed to do with Dad.
Yeah, I mean, Courtney yelled at Bria one time in the kitchen. You know this story, but Courtney yelled at Bria in the kitchen one time, and Bria crossed her arms, stared at Courtney, and went like this, bitch. I cracked up. I cracked up because she used it in, like, the perfect context. She didn't know what she was saying, but it's just really funny that she, like, used it the right way.
Like, she happened to use it the right way.
It was really funny.
So, yeah, it's going good so far. We haven't had any complaints at school. And, you know, he hasn't been misusing it at home either.
Good.
I think it worked out.
Sometimes you got to stretch the cord a little bit, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Because then he'll be just saying all the bad words.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to, you know, we're not going to let him say the C word or fuck.
Why is the C word even, that shouldn't even be splashed around.
That's what we call a red word.
I know you splash it, and more like dunk it, but it shouldn't be used. You.
No.
Yeah, you use it.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
I want to say more than excessively. You use it.
Excessively?
Every other conversation, you at least say the C word once.
That's not true. Don't tell them that.
It's true.
You're misrepresenting me.
No, I'm not. I'm perfectly representing you.
This is slander. This is slander, sir.
Perfectly representing.
Take you to small claims court.
I'm a real lawyer. We're taking you to big book. Well, fuck, sir.
Oh, fuck, sir. We're going.
That's a great show.
Anybody that doesn't know where that came from. Moving soon.
Yeah, are you moving everything or renting movers?
renting movers.
I don't think we'll ever make that mistake of moving on our own again.
No, and this like between the movers, we have to get new furniture.
Oh, you're
So
getting all new furniture in there?
yeah, we have to. We don't really have a choice. Our furniture is like filled with cat
Are you
toy.
bringing the cats though?
Yeah. Yeah, we're bringing the cats,
Do you have to
but
pay for them monthly too?
no, because they're service animals.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, we don't have to pay a deposit or anything like that. But the movers cost money, and getting new furniture kind of depleting the old savings.
You going to Bob's?
They're not even like local to here.
Where are you going?
I have no idea. Mike, you found something, and I'm letting her do it.
They sell a lot of decent stuff on Wayfair, do they?
It might even be Amazon.
Amazon sells good stuff too.
So I don't know which one we're getting. I'm letting take the reins, because I'll get the wrong one. You know what I mean? Like I'll get the
I
wrong
know.
turn.
Are you gonna have to put it together?
Probably. But if it's a couch, it's a lot easier than like a friggin' coffee table with you.
We don't put furniture well together.
No, we don't. Like,
Mainly because you don't know the difference between a Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver.
yes, I do.
Now you do.
Now I do. But I want to say I learned that when I was like 20s.
That's a problem.
It wasn't my 20s. It was probably my teens.
I don't know, Jimmy.
One's flat. I'm not dumb. One's flat and the other one's not. It's pretty self.
The other one's Phillips.
Yeah, the other one's Phillips.
Who named the Phillips head screwdriver? Was it a guy named Philip?
A guy named Bob Phillip.
Was it a guy named Philip?
I don't know. Google that shit. Where did Phillips come from? We gotta move so much shit though. But it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, and it includes a pool, has a gym.
That's pretty badass, Jimmy.
It's all one floor. So, and there's elevators in there too. So it's easy.
Are you gonna be hitting the pool up?
Well, the pool's probably closed by now.
What about hitting the old gym?
I'm gonna try.
Cool.
We'll see. But yeah, my Venmo is open for cash donations to go towards moving.
I like the plug.
You know what I mean? Gerald Dilks, no big deal.
I don't have a Venmo.
Yeah, I have Cash App too. Just text me for that.
I don't think anyone's gonna text you.
I don't think I'm gonna get a text either. It's almost like trying to call Jess.
Made that comment to her last night. We had the food truck festival across the street from our house.
Yeah.
And Jess said that she feels so bad every time it rings through and she finds out that we're on a podcast because she knows she's going to catch wrath. We should call her. Give her a call.
You want to just do a test call?
A test call.
All right.
I know she's there because she said, quote unquote, I'm be watching Disney movies all day with McKenna tomorrow. She knows just to answer anytime we call now. She never knows. She has to know around this time, though. Risky. Not looking good. Oh, please don't answer.
Not feeling too confident.
Please don't answer, Jess. Please.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
No answer.
Wow. That one hurt.
Jay, what do you think about them Phillies?
They're on a roll.
I think, but I don't want to play. I don't want to play the Reds.
I know they're good, aren't they? I've been saying it this season.
But I just don't want to. I just don't want to play them.
Did you see my Mariners?
Yeah, they are very good too. But the reason why I don't want to play the Reds because I feel like they're us last year,
Yeah.
and I don't want that.
Well, right now we need to be us from last year because we're not us from last year right now. Kyle Schwarber's hitting 182, but he has 36 singles and 33 home runs. Who has almost more home runs than singles? But Schwartz. He walks, so I'll give him that. He'll
Because he swings for the fences.
But he's patient though. He's patient. He doesn't just he does swing for the fence, but guess what? He hits it out when he makes contact.
Yeah, but
he shouldn't be number one. He shouldn't be in the leadoff.
Trey Turner should be number one.
Turner should be 1. Alec Boehm should be 2. Harper 3. Castellanos 4.
I wouldn't mind if Stott was 1.
Yeah, I know.
Stott makes contact.
Yep.
Stott also watches pitches.
Turner makes contact now. He's on a roll.
I know, but he doesn't watch a lot of pitches. Stott at least watches pitches.
That's true.
Turner swings a lot.
He's had a bunch of home runs lately, and Harper's catching fire too. He's been hitting home runs lately. How about that home run the other night in the bottom of the 9th, a 3-run shot?
You think they get rid of Reese Cup?
No.
You don't think they get rid of Reese?
No. No, they saw how bad they were hurting this year, where you have Alec Boehm playing first half the time, you have Harper playing at first.
Yeah.
There's no stability without him. And plus, he hits home runs, and he gets on base. He's really patient.
And
he'll go 10, 11 pitches in an outing.
And when... Did you hear that? Courtney! What? You're yelling stuff that's bad down there.
I can't hear it, Chris.
So the difference with Reese Cup and some of our players right now is when he's on fire, there's no one better than Reese Cup.
No, I agree.
Like in the playoffs, in the one series, he had 5 home runs against the Padres.
Yeah.
I mean, when he's on fire, he is rolling. But when he's slumping,
he's not
slumping.
But he's still not slumping as bad as Schwarber is.
I know Schwarber is just every single time. It's like he swings at a pitch that's not even close to anything. And then he looks at a ball straight down the middle. But he's still one of my favorite players, Schwarber.
Yeah. Well, he's a likable guy.
And then I think Rojas is a great center fielder for us right now.
But I think, so that's what you do. You bring Harper back, and you put Schwarber as a DH, and you put Rojas at center and Brandon Marsh at left.
Brandon Marsh needs to be at left, and then Castellanos obviously at right field.
Yeah. And Harper at first base.
And then Alec Boehm, Trey Turner, Stott.
Yep.
And then starting, who you starting? If we made the World Series today, who you starting game 1?
Wheeler.
That's who I say, but you know they're going to start Nola.
Yep. You're probably right.
And Nola gets rocked with home runs.
I think he let up like the most home runs or something.
As an ace.
As a pitcher this year.
Well, Ginny, he either strikes out someone or they hit a home run off of him.
Yep, that sounds about right.
It's like 5% are base hits, 45% are home runs, and 50% are strikeouts. What do you think?
That's accurate. We're playing the Cardinals this weekend. What do you think?
Crushing it.
Live fit.
I know they're going to win tonight. Wait, who's pitching? Let's not discontinue what I just said. And who's pitching?
Let me see.
Ty Walker's a great starter. He's been putting in 4 to 5 innings. Lorenzen.
You don't want 4 or 5 innings.
Lorenzen just started. So who's after him?
Why isn't it? Sanchez.
Ranger?
No, Christopher.
Oh.
You're thinking of
Suarez.
You're thinking of Suarez.
So we're having just like one of our bullpen starters in.
He's 1-3.
Yeah.
We're playing the Cardinals next. It's like 14-6.
But who knows? The bats could show up.
You think the bats are going to show up tonight? How's the weather down there?
Here?
Yeah.
It's cloudy and humid. It's perfect baseball weather for that ball to fly.
Why don't you do it on the Phillies winning? And
Are you telling me how to bet right now? Or
yeah.
Phillies winning.
I think Bryce is going deep again.
Bold.
I almost want to say he's going to hit twice, 2 of them.
Don't.
Yeah. I'm going to watch though.
That's good. I think they're going to win. They'll probably sweep them. Get your brooms out.
I think they're going to win to get your brooms out.
Get your brooms out, St. Louis.
It's like going 0 to 90.
Get your brooms out, St. Louis.
It's in Philly.
Yo, getting swept.
The games are in Philly, not St. Louis, so we need to bring the brooms to the stadium. But if they beat us tonight, then we can't sweep them. And this is your fault.
We be sweeping. Get the dustpan out.
We lose tonight, it's your fault.
Get the dustpan out.
Your fault.
We're not going to
So
lose.
we recorded it this Friday, and it'll be out Friday night, so we don't have the winner. But if you're watching Friday,
7-2.
Stop. You sound ridiculous.
7-2.
You sound ridiculous. Put your money where your mouth is.
I'll bet on 7-2.
Go ahead.
Live fit.
I can't do any bets. I'm moving. I got moving expenses. Didn't you just hear I got to buy a fucking couch?
Dude, couches are like $350.
No, they're not.
Tops.
No, they're not.
$320.
7-2.
7-2.
I want a urine sample because you're obviously drunk or drugged.
Do you hear that? Home run, Bryce Harper, 7-2. Phillies win. Mr. Sanchez will have how many? What's his home run? What's his strikeout overall?
I don't know. Hold on.
Over under. What is it?
9.5.
It's not 9.5.
Over under?
His strikeout?
Oh, for the game.
Jesus. Is he Nolan Ryan all of a sudden? 9.5.
So 7-2?
Yeah. Good question.
Oh, you can't do that in the same game parlay.
Jide.
What?
What would Nolan Ryan's over-under be for strikeouts at a game?
12?
That's what I was going to say. Gotta be plus minus 12, right?
Yeah.
What would you take? I'm taking over. It's Nolan Ryan.
To pitch I think he's pitched games like 11 innings.
Yeah, he's also pitched 170 to 200 pitches.
Yeah, exactly.
These pitchers go out at most
80, 100.
100 tops, unless you're running a no-no.
Yeah, 100 on a good day, maybe 110.
And that 100 has you into only like the 7th inning.
Yeah, no. Nolan Ryan went every inning, and he threw 200 pitches a game sometimes, and he played for 24 years.
How did he do that? A lot of alcohol?
A lot of alcohol. No drugs.
Who was the pitcher who did the beer an hour? No, what was it? From Philly to LA.
I know. Was it like Don Mattingly or
It was on Always Sunny.
Wade? It was Wade Boggs. It was Wade Boggs.
Yeah, but how many did he drink?
Like 32.
Oh my God! In a 6-hour flight.
In a 6-hour flight. It was from New York to Seattle.
God.
And he ate like a whole rotisserie chicken too.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine a big rotisserie chicken in the middle?
I can't imagine actually consuming 32 beers in a 6-hour span. That's an average of like 6 beers an hour.
Yeah, it's like one beer every 10 minutes.
Oh God!
You could have in your 20s.
Yeah, for 1 hour, for a power hour, and then I would fall asleep.
I think you can make the 6 hours back in your 20s. I don't think you could today.
And
you can't hang like you used to.
But a bottle of whiskey, though. I can take down a bottle of whiskey in a 6-hour flight.
You can't hang like you used to.
I can take out... Stop. Maybe not beer, but whiskey. Yeah.
Find out that... When is the first game for Michigan?
Oh my God! Remember the Rutgers game today? Oh God!
Who's your first game this year? Do you know?
Probably like a community college.
Are you hoping?
Oh my God! Hold on. So, Harbaugh is suspended for 4 games.
For why?
He messed up. He started sending out something with recruiting. It was like a recruiting thing.
Oh, okay.
But I think we have like gimmies the first. I mean, we're ranked 2.
You're ranked number 2?
Last time we were ranked 2, guess what happened? We lost to Appalachian State first game.
I remember that.
Fuck. Bullshit. We play East Carolina first game. Saturday, September 2nd. Oh my God, that's next Saturday.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. I don't know if the old liver can do it again.
So why don't you tell the audience what you do?
So, I don't know how many years is this running now, JD?
9, 8?
At least 8. So I take a shot for every single touchdown Michigan scores during the football season. And some games it's easier than others. Like when we play like a really good school, it's only like 3 shots in a 3-hour span. I knocked that out the park easy. But when we play these small schools, and the scores in the 50s, the 60s, in the 3-hour span during like a 12 o'clock game, I'm asleep by 3. And I wake up at like 12. I'm just asleep. The one game that we talked about with Rutgers, I think they scored 11 touchdowns, was it today?
77 points.
Oh, God. And Jitty was like peer pressure, force feeding these shots, and say, you got to keep up. I'm talking punt returns, kick returns, just slinging it up like 90 yards. All of a sudden, it was like a Joe Montana, Jerry Rice connection.
It's not my fault.
It was a phenomenal thing. I mean, Steve Young, Jerry Rice. Was Joe Montana with Jerry Rice?
Joe Montana was with Jerry Rice.
Okay. But so was Steve Young.
So was Steve Young.
Okay, anyway, some games hurt more than others. But some games, like when they play Ohio State, I am just pounding the shots, and I'm loving every touchdown that they get. Knock on wood, we've beaten Ohio State 2 years in a row now.
Yep.
And we're back in the big house this year.
Where it should be.
Where it should be. And we're ranked 2. If we can make the play, I'm grateful for every playoff run that we make. But if we could just make a national championship, I'll spend $2,800. I'm going to the game. I've been a Michigan fan for 28 years now. I've seen a lot of ups and downs. I'm going to a national championship game. Courtney knows it.
You got money set aside for it?
I have to. It's in Houston this year. So
Pretty cool. Go to Houston.
I have to go to it. I mean, I feel like I might never be able to go back to it. Was that an inspirational speech I just gave?
Yeah, I want to run through a wall right now.
Hey, how about 2 years ago when we destroyed Notre Dame?
I know. You guys have been good for a little while now.
Finally.
Act accordingly.
No.
Have some decency.
Because 10 years ago when we were friggin' 1-10. 10 years ago when we were 1-10.
But I've been rooting for you.
I root for Notre Dame. We have a common ground. Notre Dame and Michigan. We both hate Ohio State. So that's the common ground that we land on. We rarely play each other anymore. It's like once every 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. And when then that's the only time we root against each other.
Yeah. Other than that, the only time we would play is in the playoffs or the national championship.
Yeah.
And I have one thing to say. Ohio State sucks. What?
Ohio State sucks, you said?
They do. Do you concur?
I concur.
Okay, good.
Mikey,
I swear.
What?
Go ahead.
No, Mikey and I have been doing this movie for introducing movies to each other thing where I get to pick a movie, she gets to pick a movie, and then we go back and forth.
Yeah.
So far, I've introduced her to Fast Five and Body of Lies.
Yeah.
And hers were Total Recall and Source Code.
Has she seen Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah. Oh, what about Leo movies? What do you rank the top 5 Leo movies? Titanic's in the top 10, not in the top 5.
No, I'm not putting Titanic in top.
What do you say? Gangs in New York, number 1?
Gangs in New York has to be number 1. I love Shutter Island. I love that movie.
I think it's in top 10.
I'm just saying it's a very great movie.
I love The Beach, but I think The Beach is in the top 10, not the top 5.
Is Basketball Diaries in the top 5?
It's in mine. That's
such a an effed up movie though.
Yep. I have Wolf of Wall Street, Basketball Diaries.
You got to put The Revenant.
Gangs in New York.
Jitty, you had to put The Revenant because that was
Catch Me If You Can.
Oscar. Stop. He's better in The Revenant than he was Catch Me If You Can.
That's debatable.
We saw The Revenant in movie
theaters.
It
was very good. I just don't think it's in the top 5.
I do.
And also, Django Unchained.
Yeah, Django Unchained is really good. But he had such a small part.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
The Revenant's better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, it's not.
He won an Oscar for it.
Oscar doesn't mean everything. You like Talladega Nights, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't win an Oscar.
What would you say your favorite John C. Reilly movie is?
Step Brothers. John C. Reilly was also great in Gangs in New York. He was an actor that did the opposite. You know how actors, they start out in comedies and they start getting dramatic roles?
What about For the Love of the Game?
That's not... now we're talking about... Oh, yeah, he was in that as the catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin
Kevin Costner's in all these sports movies. Tin Cup and Field of Dreams
Draft Day.
and Draft Day and Bull Durham.
For the Love of the Game.
He
is in a shitload. Dances with Wolves.
Wrong direction. Back it up.
Okay, not sports movie.
No, non-sports movie.
Not sports movie. Okay,
I can't think of any other besides. Still, that's a lot.
I feel like he's. Hold on.
He wasn't in Hoosiers.
Great sports movie. That small little Indiana team, they had one dream only, is to make it out of that little small town. And they did it. Remember the scene?
You know he retired from acting?
Gene Hackman, yeah, I knew that.
He's 93.
Did you know Gene Hackman in that movie? One of my favorite scenes is when
I've never seen it.
I want you to go downstairs and put on Hoosiers right now. You never seen Hoosiers? A damn shame.
I feel like you're going to be texting Mikey stuff to be like, get this in there.
So, what's that one Gene Hackman movie with Will Smith? That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good Gene Hackman movie.
Enemy of the State.
Great movie. Good job. When they plan a whole bunch in Willie Smith's house and then blame him. They'll catch 22.
Catch 33.
33. That was a great movie. I'm trying to think of other fantastic movies.
Jaws. Never saw it.
That's your own damn fault.
I know it just upsets you every time I say it.
Yeah, because it's a fantastic movie.
It's not going to hold up.
What's not going to hold up?
It won't be as good if I watch it.
Yeah, because you don't know actual movies.
I know actual movies. I picked Fast 5.
Fast 5? Are you putting Fast 5 against Jaws?
This weekend we're going to do Batman movies because they're all on HBO or Max or whatever you want to call it.
I am Batman.
We're going to watch the Clooney one, or not the Clooney one, the Michael Keaton one.
Michael Keaton's the best Batman.
We're going to watch The Dark Knight.
Who's better?
I think we're going to watch the new Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Who's the best Batman?
Twilight guy. What?
Who's the best Batman? I'd say Michael Keaton.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale? Is it Justin Bale, Jessica Biel's brother?
Yes, they're also related. No, Christian Bale.
Michael Keaton was better.
Michael Keaton was it better for that movie, but wait, how dark they went in The Dark Knight. He was really good in The Dark Knight.
Listen. Heath Ledger, great Joker, fantastic Joker.
Best Joker.
I'm saying Joaquin is up there.
He is. I think he's number 2.
Joaquin is up there, JD.
I think he's definitely number 2.
I think he's splashing around old number 1.
I don't know, because...
It's unfair to say because Heath would have had another one. They would have had another one after.
Yeah.
So that's unfair to say, but all I'm saying, Joaquin...
He's a strong 2.
He is a good Joker. Because he's so... I think it's because he's so eccentric and, so weird in the movie.
Yeah, he's so weird in real life.
So he plays a perfect Joker.
On a nudist colony or something like that.
And they're coming out with a Joker 2 now.
Are they?
Yeah.
So where are on your top 5 DiCaprio movies?
Gangs in New York is up there, 100%. Shutter Island is in my top 5. This is any numerical order, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Wolf of Wall Street.
3.
The Beach is so good too. I wouldn't say, it's a good one. The Great Gatsby.
Number 4 for you?
Yeah, and you know what is number 5 for me? Who's the guy?
The Aviator.
The Aviator. That's number 5 for me.
See, this is why we're so good at what's that game?
Taboo.
Taboo, because you said, what's that guy? And I got it right away.
That's right, yeah. The Aviator is a great movie, JD.
Oh, no, it is. It's probably my top 10.
Yeah, well, it's my top 5.
Okay.
What would you say your top 5 Ben Stiller movies is?
Ben Stiller?
I'm just going just off the cusp. Heavyweights.
I don't know about Ben. I just watched it recently. Obviously, it's probably number 1. There's Something About Mary.
Along Came Polly's a great one, too.
And Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
He hasn't been, like...
I'm trying to think of...
Neighborhood Watch.
What about Bobby D?
Robert De Niro. I would say...
well, it was just his birthday, so happy birthday, Bobby D.
Godfather, number 2. I want to say maybe even Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter, he was great in.
Taxi Driver.
I don't like that movie, Taxi Driver. It weirds me out. It's a freaky
movie. I know, but it's a great movie. Goodfellas.
Goodfellas is, yeah. My number 1, Bobby.
Casino.
My number 1 is Casino.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Goodfellas. 3 is Godfather. And then I love Meet the Parents. I forget the 5th one. What was that one that you said?
Taxi Driver, Goodfellas.
No. I already said Goodfellas.
Casino. Taxi Driver, Godfather 2, and Meet the Parents. And which one am I missing? I don't know which one I'm missing.
I'm drawing a blank.
Did you say Goodfellas?
I already did, yeah.
You said Meet the Parents, that's 3. Casino, Goodfellas, Meet the Parents.
Godfather.
Godfather Part 2 is number 4. Oh, you know what? I have number 5 right here.
What?
Oh my god, I just lost the name of it. Chris, he's the bus driver.
Oh my god.
Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale.
Also, Analyze This. He's great.
Yeah,
he's great.
They're alright.
Analyze This is hilarious.
They're alright.
It's hilarious. Billy Crystal cracks.
It's not my favorite Billy Crystal movie. City Slickers is.
We watched that a few weeks ago.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah, we watched that.
And what was that movie that you made me watch? The original rom-com?
Oh, When Harry Met Sally?
Yeah, that was a pretty damn good movie, too.
Good movie. I'll have what she's having.
I'll have what she's having.
So, you know how I live near the university?
Yes.
Well, there was a huge white nationalist rally today.
Jesus. In Bloomsburg?
At the college.
Jesus.
They're like the guys that Blues Brothers ran off the road.
I know.
It probably had
scary.
Their Nazi patches and everything.
That's a little scary.
I know.
Did you leave your house?
No. I was working when it was happening.
Were did they have like loudspeakers and stuff?
I don't know that detail. All I know is there was a lot of them.
My God.
Like, enough to the point where, like, people said a lot. Yeah, we're leaving the school district. When we move, we're moving to a better school district.
That's good for Dom and
Yeah.
Anna.
He started 4th grade this week.
4th grade. Now, does that count as middle school up there, or is 6th grade and up middle school?
Well, the school he's going to go to is like, I think, K through 8.
Gotcha.
So he'll be in middle school technically. I think that's because then junior high is 7th and 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
Middle school is 4 through 6.
Gotcha.
Elementary is K through 3.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure it's like standard everywhere.
Not for us. Well, not how we grew up.
Yes, it is. It's exactly how we grew up.
We went to Kershaw, Jenny, where it's 4th through 8th.
But the one side was junior senior, was 7th and 8th grade. Except for the gymnasium.
No, we would go to the other side too.
You didn't have class with Miss Hodems or Mr. Stoops.
Yes, I did.
The only changed classrooms in that side, trust me.
Ginny, we have Miss Fisher for French.
And where was French at?
And we have Miss Sweeney for computers.
They weren't on the other side.
Yes, they were, JD. Yes, they were.
Hi.
Hey, you're on speakerphone with Chris. We're podcasting.
Okay.
Mom.
What?
Please tell JD that when we were in 7th and 8th grade, we still went on the other side of Kershaw to go to Miss Sweeney's class and Miss.
No, I'm saying that, but I'm saying that 4th through 6th graders didn't have classes in the other wing. 4th,
No.
5th, 6th.
But we had classes in that wing.
I have your friends that also went to Kershaw. Okay, hold on. You want to know what?
If
Mrs. Sweeney's class was the classroom across the hall from the office.
Yes.
Or Mrs. Fisher.
Yeah, Chris, what I'm saying is, Chris, is that when you were in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, you weren't coming to the new side for classes. You were sticking with the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade side. You had teachers like Mrs. Lamborn or Mrs. Hodum.
You guys were upstairs in the old building.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 4th and 5th.
So that was middle school. And then junior high was considered 7th and 8th on the other side.
No, but we would still go in that other side.
Yeah.
You would go to the other side for lunch and gym. That's when and the library.
And art and music.
Art was down. Yeah, art was down there. All right. All right. Thanks, Mom. Love you. Bye. She said, "Oh my God," at the end. She's fed up with you.
It feels good to be right.
You were right.
Forget about art and music there?
What?
You forget about art and music?
I did.
So originally it was, but remember they put in that section or whatever?
Yep. And the auto kids, they have it 7th and 8th grade is the junior high side.
Is the junior high, side of the building.
Except for when I was a senior, I had a couple classes in the A building.
That's because of your education level.
You went there for a year.
And then I went to high school in a different state. No big deal.
Yeah, where you go to Providence to see castles.
It wasn't even as cool as Providence. It was Newport, Rhode Island.
And look at some big hit mansions and then turn around. It's quite the class trip.
It might have been 5 to 6 hours, maybe. I don't think we got a free lunch out of it.
I was still in the air by the time you were done your trip.
It's only a 2.5 hour flight. You weren't still in the air.
Well, I mean, you have to get there early.
It's true.
Go through TSA. There's 60
True.
of them.
True.
I feel like 80 of us went on that trip. Like
80?
there was so many that went. It like broke a record for our school. It was like ridiculous how many people went.
Okay, why don't you pump the brakes there, okay, champ?
One of the teachers asked me if I was going to get cancer in the trip because I was smuggling all the under 18 cigarettes with me.
Jesus. I know. You remember saying. I remember you saying that. I had to clean the garage tomorrow like an adult.
It sounds like an adult thing to have to do.
Jess is coming to help.
Jessica's coming to help?
Yeah, she can't answer a phone call, but she can help.
You want to try one more time?
Give it another ring. It's not going to pick up. And this is number 2 now. This is first is shame on her. Second is shame on us. Third.
Hey, okay. You
Nice
answered.
of you to answer, Jessica.
What?
Nice of you to answer.
Chris said nice
I'm
of you to
sorry,
answer.
I have company.
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Well,
okay. I guess they're more important than us.
we're on the podcast and you didn't answer, so Chris wanted to try again.
Oh, here I am.
Who's your company?
My friends.
Who's your company? Chris wants to know.
That's why you didn't answer?
Say hi to Erin and Abby. Say hi.
Hi. That's why you didn't answer?
That's why you didn't answer?
What?
That's why you didn't answer is because you had company over?
Yeah, and now we're ordering Tony Rooney, so.
All right. Well, enjoy.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Fun podcast.
Love you.
Wait, Erin wants to do a shout out. Erin wants to say a shout out. Special guest. Are you on? Are you recording?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Sound like a little drinkies going on over there.
That's just Erin.
All right.
Is Aaron get on the podcast?
All right. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Did Aaron get nervous to be on the podcast?
I don't know. I guess she wasn't expecting us to be like live on the air. We're not live.
On the air.
I'm not gonna edit it.
Don't edit it.
I'm keeping it in.
Live on the air.
Live on the air. But we're not live. We're just talking live. We're alive talking.
Jesus.
I talk all day long. Sometimes you lose words.
JD, how that picture Courtney sent in of Bria.
I know.
I was like, why'd you send that to me while I'm working? Why?
Tug on the old heartstrings.
I know. It was emotional.
Yeah, me too. It's been a long day. I start my day at 7, sir.
I start my day at 6:15.
It's been a long day. McKenna. So when I come down, Mom has a bunch of stuff for me. Like, you know the knight statue? The statue of that knife? Of that, Alright, I'll let you go.
Hold on. No, don't let me. Hold on. I think Archie almost just got one of the rabbits. Hold on. Stand by.
If you heard screaming in the background, that was Chris's lovely wife screaming Archie, which is their golden retriever puppy.
I hope he didn't get one of the rabbits. We have 2 rabbits. Their names are Bonnie and Clyde. And
You have a farm over there. You got 13 chickens, 2 rabbits, couple
4
hens.
guinea hens. I hope he's got the taste for them.
How are they just like out back and something?
Yeah, they're in like there's dog pen things,
Yeah.
so they can like run around and stuff. But Archie's found his way in. It's like a fox in the night, and he's got a taste for them now. It'll be a problem. Archie was chasing them around the room.
Luckily, the rabbits could outrun them.
I think that the rabbits got a little more je ne sais quoi to them.
I don't think that's how that word is used.
You don't know how that word's used.
I know it's used in there.
You think my Jets are going to win the Super Bowl this year?
I think that they could win their division, maybe win a game in the playoffs.
They're going to destroy the Eagles week 6.
I don't know if I agree with that.
They're going to win. You listening?
I'm listening. Just like the Phillies are going to win 7-2.
They're going to win 27-18. Yeah.
27-18.
Yep.
Okay. It's 6,000-1 odds for the 7-2 score.
So if I just bet $1,
Then you'll win 600. No.
I win 60.
60.
If I bet 10 though,
600.
100.
You want to put 100 down on it?
How much would that be? 60,000? Could you imagine that?
That's like Back to the Future. You bring home the Words Almanac. So
Could you imagine winning $60,000?
People do crazy bets like that. Not me.
I think I'd shit.
You think it's what?
I said I think I would shit.
I've gotten close to winning like 8,000 before.
Remember when I called the Flyers game 3-1?
Yep.
They're gonna win 7-2 tonight.
I hope they do, and I hope
Okay.
you don't put in a bet because that would be hilarious that you could have missed out on that 6,000.
I need my haircut bad.
You need your haircut really bad.
Okay, don't say really bad.
Well, I mean, bad.
Just a couple of trims.
Yeah, get faded up and do something with the top.
Yeah, but I don't have flow like yours.
No, you don't.
Mine's a little more wavy.
Little wavy grape.
Wavy, oopsie daisy.
On that note, I think we're gonna end it here.
Oh. I agree. I gotta go feed the dogs now.
All right, have fun.
All right, I'll see you.
Later, Gator.